Okay, Ripper, Letters from Hell. It initially feels like it's going to be a regular run-of-the-mill slasher film. You've got a bunch of kids who are in college. Ironically, there's someone who appears to be criminal psychology, predominantly closer to serial killers. And then all of a sudden, they all start getting off one by one. Now, you have a girl who just recently showed up who has a past where people have died around her. And then you have a teacher who used to be one of the foremost, essentially, profilers, and then fell off the grid and then came back to teach this class. And all these kids begin to die in a similar fashion and order as to how Jack the Ripper killed people. So I entirely feel that this would be a slasher flick, but it's part slasher, part trying to be almost like suspense thriller with a little bit of drama thrown in there. It's not a bad movie. As a slasher, it's decent. You could tell this probably could have been trimmed down. It didn't need to be 2 hours long. The twist ending is pretty stock. It's not a bad movie. The acting is pretty good. The script is actually above average when it comes to a slasher. But it does that weird trying to kind of skirt being a suspense-based thriller and a slasher. It doesn't really quite hit the bill on either one. And so it's kind of mediocre in both cases. It doesn't really excel in either one of them. All in all, not a bad movie. I do think it probably could have been trimmed down from 2 hours to probably maybe closer to like an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, and it probably would flow a lot nicer.